Yep.
I just want to say kudos to the Eastside Co-op. One of the things that's been going on in my life is having to go back to college, and you didn't realize a lot of times living in here is actually as a secret shopper, and you were mentioning the various businesses and things, and it's like having to go to Rainbow, Chancellor, and compare prices of the various things. You guys did a fantastic job of having, maybe 10 cents more, sometimes for local raspberries, you have the exact same prices. And thank you very much for doing that, as well as when we had to research vitamins and things, and coming back to the class, and it's like your people were knowledgeable, they were efficient, they were, I need you to learn more about this, or this is what you need to take this, and going back to the class and finding out you guys were one of the tops in the city of having the best and knowledgeable staff, and kudos to you for your prices and keeping things affordable.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, we thought it might just be helpful and worthwhile to just kind of open it up and let people share stories of what's worked for them or what challenges they face in marketing their businesses. And if you do have something to say, if you want to just preface it with your name and your business one more time, so we're grounded in that, that would be great. So I guess there's 3 questions that we laid out just to get people thinking. If anybody has anything to add or share right now, please have at it. Otherwise, Christina's going to tell more about co-op.
Well, I think it would be, for me, it would be really interesting to hear from the retail businesses here, especially that are maybe new or on Central Avenue or anywhere, but we're, of course, very familiar with Central, having been here for almost 7 years, and we do see businesses come and we see them go. And we're always kind of sad when we see them go, because we're always excited when there's a new business, and then we feel sad when sometimes they disappear in 6 months or a year.
It's happened in our building.
It's happened in our building, and we understand the challenges that they're facing, and we've had our own struggles with marketing and especially financial challenges as well. So I don't know if there's any kind of new retail businesses here that would like to talk about what are their challenges and talk a little bit about your business as well. I'd like to open that up. Don't be shy.
I have something a little bit on your third one about the cross-promotional opportunities. I'm Josh from Play Square to Infinity, and and one of the things as artists is a lot of business owners know we get in. Just when you have an open shop, people come in and ask you for donations on a regular basis, and we get an average of 3 people a week asking for donations. And believe me, cancer and everything else is all great. But we as artists don't get to write off our material, only get to write off our materials. We don't actually get to write off the actual retail value. So it becomes one of those sort of strains to try to figure out. And so one of the things we came up with recently was the Marcy Arts Program. They've got a deal up, and it actually goes, the money goes to the schools for the arts programs. So we're going to actually hold a fundraiser for that. And so our goal is to sort of project our philosophy of what we want to give to instead of always being asked to give to everything. So, and I know that for co-op you guys deal with food and we're dealing with local issues. So we're sort of trying to do that. We're not going to make any money necessarily, but at least we're giving ourselves, we're getting it directly to us instead of actually putting it out there. One of the emphasis of podcasts is great because so many people ask us for stuff. And our only thing we can do is put out our brochures. And they brought us all our brochures back because they didn't put them out. And it's like one of those frustrating things where you're like, nope, not going to do that anymore. Be in control of your actually giving. And I think that helps a lot because it is a PR part, but how do you do it so that you're
Right. Well, and the other, it is a guerrilla marketing type thing because now we're reaching out to a lot of families at Marcy and in the community that might want to give to, who had thought about shopping with us, but maybe don't get to it. And now it's kind of like, oh, on that day, when I go there, then 40% is what we're going to give of our products that we actually make to this program. So it's kind of like that little extra, oh, it's going to get them in the door. So that's our latest marketing plan at the moment, and we're kind of excited about it.
We're probably gives you a really good response when you get those requests too. You can say, we give,
First year, so
and this is the way I read it.
Yeah, we think we'll get more out of it than putting out little donations, once a week, little fun, art auctions that it goes out to all the time, and hopefully this will be a new one. Impactful, yeah.
I think that they make a really good point, because anybody who's in business is going to get just a gazillion requests for service providers. And those of you who are working in social services, I understand why you're asking. But collectively, you ask, 24/7. But we had to do the same thing. We had to prioritize. And for us, it was a little different prioritization. We go neighborhood first. If you're a Northeast neighborhood, we try as hard as we can not to say no, because you loaned us $500,000, and we appreciate that. From there, we go to neighborhood schools, and we try very hard not to say no to a school, because that's our next generation. From there, we go to nonprofit organizations, social service agencies working in Northeast Minneapolis. By that time, we're out of money. So it's really easy when somebody from the greater metro or somebody from another part of town calls. We do feel a connection to North Minneapolis, and so we try to put charitable donation dollars there as well whenever we can. It would be nice if we had a little bit more access there. We try to do that, but I think having a strategy and being able to articulate that really does help build where you are in the community, because then you're just not saying no, you're saying why you're saying no, and you're telling people, I do give back, but I give back in this kind of a intentional way.
I was just going to say, Amy, could you talk about snack packs a little bit? Because I think that's kind of interesting, talking about micro marketing or small marketing, how effective and expensive they are. And Joe, I think, does something, and I don't know your opinion of it, but you bring a lot of groups or small meetings into your restaurant, I think, really just by being a host, by being an active host. But those just struck me as in the same character. But snack packs are expensive, aren't they?
Well, yeah, and I'll just really quickly say we have an advantage in that we have very affordable products. So we can donate a very small ticket item, for instance, snack packs, where we give just snack food for people who are having neighborhood meetings. And we get that on a regular basis. An organization that is dealing with products that retail for $20, $25, it's much harder to do that sort of a strategy. But if you need cookies or chips for your next meeting, talk to
I'm a big fan of the Facebook. Clothing store, I did no advertising, none. And younger generation was on MySpace. The older generation was on Facebook. My sister, she does wedding dresses and specialty clothing. So when we started the business, we did the same thing. We just went out. My biggest marketing tool was T-shirts. We went out to the football games, went out to the schools, and just handing out T-shirts. And anything free is always going to bring more revenue. And so, like you said, what your cards, little gift cards. I think that's the best thing. You offer something, and then people think that if you offer something free, they're getting a deal when they spend their money. so what I did was I actually got a deal on some T-shirts. I paid about $40 for 1,000 T-shirts, 2,000 T-shirts, and we put our name on there. 146 and put our name on there, and we handed out. On the back was his company, on the front was my company. So we kind of helped each other out, and never did advertising for the store. And I've been there since February. It's been pretty good.
I like the idea of, we thought about doing that with coasters. One side would be us and the other side would be another business, but then I just feel like coasters are a waste of money, so we could do it somewhere else. But we support 2 local businesses in Northeast by saying if you buy with purchase of fish and chips, you'll get 5% off at this barber store or at this massage therapist. And I like those cross-promotional and their ideas, and they're really supportive. And they help us. Everybody wins in the whole. I just asked the people who wanted the help and said, if you guys can get the printing done, because we can't really afford to keep doing that, then that's perfect. And we hand it out with all of our takeaway food, and that's a nice little gesture. But the idea of putting one business on the back of a T-shirt and the other side is great.
As one of those nonprofits who walk on gas, I'd like to say thank you. Say yes. I understand
1 punch for every $5 they spend, and then they get the card full. Most businesses like $50. Yeah. So this is 75. So I get people all the time say, oh, I gotta find one more thing so I can get a punch. So, but what's been really good is, and really fun, is when they do turn in a card for the $10 off, we have them fill it back out and their name goes on for a local business that's been concentrating on central businesses. And so far we've had one from a big certificate from the court, Subway, and this month we have and so I'm always looking for more people that are going to look at that. So it's been like a, $15 to $25 people, their name gets drawn, they're like, oh my gosh, I've never won anything. So it's fun.
Do you? I'm just curious whether in the. Well, so I don't actually run the co-op. I'm just on the board. So I'm a business person. So I can speak. I'm the lay person, the lay consumer shopper person. I know that for me, punch cards, which I used to kind of ignore and lose regularly, in this economy, I just feel like they're much more valuable.
Yeah.
So I'm just wondering, is it a more effective strategy because people are so much more cost conscious now? I don't know if that's something people observed or
I think
not.
it's pretty. I have like 4 in the mall, coffee shops and grocery stores.
I think that's what the coupon thing that's coming around now is restaurants. It's just everybody's grabbing it. It makes sense.
Get
It makes
more
sense.
for your
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Shelley Wiesner from the Northeast Neighbors and Business Association. I just wanted to quickly say I so appreciate where you guys came from in launching your business. When I launched the Business Association, it was my mission to do as much as possible for neighborhood businesses for as little as possible. So in doing that, I've tried to keep the membership rate really low. I volunteer basically all of my time to administrate the Business Association. And on your way out, please pick up one of these packets. You can see all of the benefits of membership that we have. We're just getting ready to put the deadline on the 2011 Northeast Business Directory. Next week is the deadline to reserve your space, so if you want to get in on that, let me know. We've got all kinds of just really great tools and resources to help neighborhood businesses connect with local consumers, including the online coupon website that we just launched a few months ago, localbizbucks.com. We reach out to new residents every month with our new resident welcome letters, and your business information is included in that, and just like tons more stuff. So pick up a packet or see me after the meeting.
Including, I believe, at the dog park.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
so
I'm just like I said, a huge believer in just doing as much as I possibly can for as little money as possible. And so it's getting it out there any way you can.
I just want to say I absolutely agree. Again, I'm going to be taking over the business on 2nd Street in the barber shop, and I've been here just a year, and what you said about having passion for the neighborhood and the community, it's contagious. I'm a new person. I moved here from Stillwater a little over a year ago, and worked at Aveda for many years in the late 80s, and I always had, I was enamored with this part of the city, so it made sense that I landed here, and you were so right about having a passion for the community in the area, and I'm very grateful to be here and hope to serve the community for many years.
I have a question. Is anybody blogging regularly as a marketing tool, and is that effective? And also, has anybody done the Groupon or similar something like that, and has it been successful?
I did CrowdCut a few months ago, and they actually didn't tell me it was CrowdCut when they contacted me, so I was like, oh, we'll see what happens. They're probably a no name, and all of a sudden I was on CrowdCut, and I'm swamped. So
What is CrowdCut?
CrowdCut is like Google.